to episode 78 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Stockport County. He's back. Hey. Yeah, man, I'm glad that I shook that illness off as quickly as I did. That could have been really rough for a couple of weeks, but we are back on it. Yeah, I'm not 100%. Let's take it nice and easy in this episode. I've picked up the wrong controller. Wicked. I think I'll be ignoring Posh Cuts' phone calls today because I don't really fancy a board objective, and also I don't think my voice would be able to cope with it. Marvellous. What we definitely want to see in this episode is the Carabao Cup final. Goodness, what kind of February is this? No, wait, that is the League Cup final. And then the away cup game is the FA Cup. So we got Man City twice by Leverkusen in the Champions League. Not a bad draw for us there, with Tottenham and Brentford in the league. So we're just going to be focusing on February. And I'm not really scared of Manchester City in either cup game because they play in a dull and conformist manner.
I do play in quite a dull and conformist way.
There's going to be some visual simming at the start of this episode. Spurs against Stockport. And we get into our first comment of this episode. Someone asking why I've been simming a few of the games this season. Well, the simple fact is that we have won the Premier League now. And I don't really want to be cramming all the episodes with Premier League footage that is not necessarily needed. We are chasing a quadruple. Something that we haven't really chased beforehand, to be honest, on Youth Squad Legends. I'm pretty sure we have won a quadruple at some point, but it's not been like part of the main story. And if we go on to lift a quadruple, obviously the Premier League will be a very important part of it, but also I don't want you guys to get bored within the episodes. For me, it's a very fine balancing act, and we've got ourselves the opening goal through Rivaldo. To be fair, you're getting a lot more from this season than what I was planning initially. Usually when we win the Premier League, it's all about just winning the Champions League in the next season, but you guys wanted me to play more games, so I came up with a compromise of visually simming some of them, playing the cup matches, generally having a nice time. Half time, you can't complain with that. Scoreline, got myself a soup, chilling right here. Honestly, I've just been scoffing everything imaginable as Bolam scores our second goal, just to get the energy up for this episode, and I'm feeling good. My voice is going to be in tatters after this. By the way, if you're interested, it's minestrone. Going to be full-time very shortly. Been nice and comfortable. Some great defending in there as well from Stockport. GG's. Just so you know, I was trying to find some Ballon d'Or news, as the save ticked over to 2029, but I saw absolutely nothing regarding the Ballon d'Or. Maybe they were just like, you know what? There's just simply no point of making a Ballon d'Or ceremony because we are living in Cucaldinho's world and he's all in our heads rent-free. John development schedule, is he finished? Now, why did I train him as a wide winger? We'll train him as a centre mid now to improve that long passing. That's only at 75. Very weird. Looks like we got some serious growth. Joshua Poli's up to an 80. Lovemore Kosipula's up to a 78. Guy van der Laarne's jumped up by 4. Any other significant increases? Vladislav Duda's up by 4. Cavalaro's up by 3. Rafa Reina only up by 2. Sad times. Jan Regina has jumped up by 4. Oof. I think there's a need to change the side up a little bit. Get Redenstrand onto the field. Looks like Socrates Alves has healed up. It's Stockport against Brentford. Can we not score yet? It would be very inconvenient. Redenstrand! Redenstrand! I've seen limbs when you go on and score. Da, 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 da. Redenstrand, a Viking man at 6'4". Seems like Damien Ellis has got a light injury. Not great to know when you've got a Champions League game on the horizon. You know, in this team, there's been one player that's been going under the radar far too much recently, and it's Jang Sung Chan. I want Jang Sung Chan to be absolutely smashing people silly. Patrick Redenstrand has got his second goal of the game, but Brentford have immediately replied, give me like the League One / Championship Jang Sung Chan, who was absolutely so much bigger, so much better than anybody around him, like a year 11 playing against year 7s. Oh man, he went to military training and everything changed. Hey, 3-1, Rivaldo. That's what we love to see. No messing about with the Premier League fixtures. We'll have a look at the table once this game has concluded. I think we might be very much knocking on the door of first place here. 3-1, the full-time score. Hopefully Damian Ellis's injury is not that bad. Chelsea drew, so we might be in first place. Yes, we are, with a 3-point gap. There's Stockport County, top of the table. Damian Ellis has got a sprained ankle. Somehow, that'll leave him out for 4 weeks. That sounds like a pretty bad sprain. I would have thrown Regenstrand right into the deep end here, but he is slightly tired, so we'll opt for Ronnie Valdo alongside Pecoraro. We have no other strikers in them reserves, so maybe we do a quick recall of either Rafa Reina or Jan Regina. Maybe it's just always been in the stars for Rafa Reina to win as the Champions League. We've got Reina recalled and he's sat himself down on the subs bench. It might be a Champions League debut for the Mexican Tellez in midfield. I'm happy with everything else. This is Bayer Leverkusen against Stockport in the round of possibly 16. Probably should check if I've got it on alternate controls. One button. Bro, outside of the obvious accessibility stuff, is there any reason for you to play one button? I wonder in that way, could you play FIFA whilst, like, doing some other mad task? Playing FIFA whilst cooking? Of course, Pecoraro! Italiano! It's Ramon Guerra to take the corner kick. Near the penalty circle, wasn't a bad corner at all. Dada Bustamante will not get the room to fire. Options left and right of Pecoraro. Ramon Guerra has got himself up there. And what's a ball in? Ronnie Valdo was just underneath it. Jang Sung Chan. That's more like the old Jang Sung Chan. Maybe I've just been playing too passively with him. Maybe I just need to throw him into challenges more. Finally giving me Sanders, but by that time, Bayer Leverkusen stuck it into a very dangerous position, and it became quite a risky challenge in the end. Don't like that. No away goals rule anymore, of course, so shouldn't really be playing for a 0-0 draw, but a 0-0 draw would be absolutely fine in my eyes. Soto will close the angles. Lopez, nice jump, nice climb, nice claim. Touched by Juicy John is utter perfection, and Soto, he'll open up. Jang Sung Chan, yes! Think about South Korea, buddy. Oh, I honestly don't know why he needs to think about South Korea. He might be going into politics after the footballing career. I don't want to bring the keeper out. Oh, there's a touch by Dada Bustamante that has not got rewarded. Someone is apparently offside, so it saved us a little bit there. But what a little touch that is. This AI does love a stinking cutback. Okay, it's 0-0 half-time. I am struggling with in-game to, keep that concentration up. Well, there's a long ball going over the head of Alberto Soto. It's not like he could have really done much about that one, but just seems to always go over his head. Great save, Lopez. It's not even gone out for a corner. You know what this game needs? That's right. It needs a bit of Rafa Reina. Can we go over? Oh, it's Rafa Reina! I'm telling you, history maker! Oh, he shot centrally. It's written in the stars. Bayer Leverkusen now coming up, but Sakura's got completely bullied today. Got 25 minutes left. That is a massive header by Dada Bustamante. Rafa Reina keeps it in our possession. Tellez with a Megs. This is Cucardinho going the wrong way. Over the top. There it is. He's going to be on it. Keeper's not out. Oh, Rafa Reina. Turn. He's going to be open again. Rafa Reina is onside. The arms fly up. Rafa Reina this time hits the outside of the post. This is Rafa Reina. Just going to have to drop it back for now for Chichi. Headers on. Rafa Reina could play the ball across. Yes, Pecoraro. There it is. Stockport Italiano makes it 1-0 to the away side. And there's no limbs. I don't know, man. We got less than 10 minutes to go. I would have expected a bit more emotion out of you. I think he's still just traumatised from that championship playoff season in which he missed every single thing that came to him. Now he's just really out of touch with his emotions, especially in big games. There you go. There's an equaliser. Yeah, flag's not going up. See, that's how you celebrate something late. It's all good. Musiala right at the end. It makes it interesting for the second leg, but I didn't feel like we were under any immediate threat. Mate, we have seen some absolutely classic scenes on Youth Squad Legends. Champions League wins, Premier League wins, leagues going down to the final game, the final kick. But are you prepared for the 2029 Carabao Cup final against City? I thought not. It doesn't even feel like a rivalry in my eyes. I mean, this will rile them up massively, but it feels like we just came into the Premier League, said hello, battered everyone, and just left them to understand that that was the reality of the situation. Haaland's obviously going to be a big problem up front. Red and Strand from the beginning. God, Kyle Walker's let himself go, hasn't he? Jesus. I'll let them fools play in that absolutely hideous kit. Mate, if you rated this kit that Manchester City are wearing now, you are absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. You are no taste in football shirts. Manchester City against Stockport County in the Carabao Cup final.
This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. It is Manchester City, and they take on Stockport County.
What a chance for one of these teams to get their hands on silverware. And over the years, we've seen some great League Cup finals. Let's hope today matches up to some of those occasions. Really looking forward to this one, Derek.
Weirdly, I've just seen one of our players there in the introduction, and I don't actually know which player that is. It's not Lopez. Oh, it's Sanabria. Yep, got it. Manchester City could stop Stockport County from getting a quadruple. They got two chances, either by winning the Carabao Cup here or by beating us in the FA Cup in about 4 days' time. Of course, Quieto is playing for Manchester City after that £104 million move, so probably best off not going down that side because we know he's a bit good. It seemed like Manchester City was the kind of team that he would absolutely suit, being a central midfielder back in the day. Got a really good passing stat. Marquinhos must be getting on now. He's got to be in like his mid-30s, surely. Well, that's a nice ball. Haaland might be through. Lopez out quickly. Well done, Ramon Guerra. Oh, very nice. Show the world. Show Antonio Quieto. Quieto is now trying to get up the field, but Soto is right in his face. Calvo is winning it for fun in the middle. Soto, not the right pass, should have gone centrally. Sanabria closed down the angle, I guess, but left a lot of work on the table there for Yurey Lopez. Yes, Quieto getting rushed. Yes, yes, he's made a mistake. Red and Stranding. Oh, Quieto, you absolute mad lad. Have some of that. Yes. Oh, I'm not very well.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
If there is no God, then explain Teddy Mendy. Checkmate, atheists. Oh, mate, I've chucked all my eggs into this basket. Yes, I will be knackered by the end of this episode, but I'll have loved every single second. Boland trying to go long. It is a sensational pass, to be honest. Redenstrand scored at Wembley. Redenstrand, a Viking man at 6 for 4. These clubs are just absolutely crumbling. Jang Sung Chan. What a ball. Pecoraro was there. Cucardinho caught a lot of that, but it was not on target. Antonio Quieto up, but Soto is having none of it today. Is there any need to be that cruel on Antonio Quieto? No, but we are stingy Stockport, and we have absolutely no feelings within game. Foden, he'll play the square ball there. Haaland's got, hopefully, City's consolation. You can celebrate as much as you want. You're only wasting your own time. There is a chance here. I pulled Soto at the right moment. I think Calvo was offside. And that is full-time. Stockport County have got their first piece of silverware. It is 1 out of a possible 4. Man City left shaking their heads. Get in, lads. Some terrific scenes here. Yes, it's only the Carabao Cup, but just sets you up nicely for the rest of the season. Just builds up that mentality of you being good enough to win silverware. Stockport County are an elite bunch of athletes. Dada Bustamante soaking it all in. And here comes the squad photo. Stockport County are Carabao Cup champions of 2029. Inshallah. It's alright, lads. I'm here. I'm just feeling a bit like death warmed up right now. They have absolutely no understanding of what fitness means. Because while we're very, very much good to go in this FA Cup game, Manchester City look a little bit worse for wear. It's a welcome return to the starting lineup for Socrates Alves, Manchester City against Stockport. I see that they've not got themselves Antonio Creato on the left-hand side today. All right, half-time. I can live with it. It's 0-0, but simply no mistakes, especially not with Erling Haaland around. Hey, no mistakes, he said, but he forgot to remember that this round of the FA Cup goes to extra time. Oh yeah, that's going to play a big part in what's going to happen. By the way, in the same round, Chelsea have got drawn against Crew Alexandra. Still no signs of Antonio Creato. Haaland's onside! Haaland is onside for City. Well, here goes the quadruple dreams. Marquinhos' legs are surely gone by now. Hey, what a ball that is from Cook. Pegoraro! Great save, Duran. Pegoraro is going to have it on the inside. It's a very, very heavy touch, but the keeper's not coming out. What has the keeper done there? The keeper should have come out. That is shambolic. Look how far Pegoraro knocked that ball ahead of him. Oh, here comes Rafa Reina, boy. Let's have Noah Anderson on the right. Svetkovic to just headbutt people. Back heel by Foden. Calvo could potentially get it into Haaland. Foden tries to play it across because the AI is sweaty and stinky and horrid. I'm not really fine with it going to a replay because it's more Manchester City Stockport action, but it's better than getting knocked out of the FA Cup. No, it's extra time. We've got to that point in the FA Cup where extra time happens. Pegoraro lobs it into Patrick Redenstrand. I see it. It is Rafa bloody Reino. Took that lovely. What a special player, man. Just a twinkle in his eye, a spring in his steps, a sparkle wherever he goes. One of the boys in the slightly darker shade of blue is going to be a hero, I think. Maybe not. How has that gone in? Bro, that was a catalogue of errors right there. Mate, it's going to be a bit depressing if we don't win the FA Cup simply because I didn't remember the extra time rules. This is Andre Belbel. Surely Sanders is offside. Ended up in the back of the net, he's offside. There's not going to be a quadruple. I just messed up. I completely forgot the rules of the FA Cup had changed recently, and the later rounds, this is probably like quarterfinals or last 16, it goes to extra time without the need of a replay. Fans are hugging it out in the stadium. They feel like this is a monumental moment for them somehow. But hey, let's hope that Manchester City get knocked out in the next round. We just ran out of steam, and I think judging by that second Manchester City goal, it was just kind of fate that we were going to lose that match. There were at least 3 opportunities within that play for us to get it clear, but somehow none of them transpired. Some people are telling me not to delete the dad joke video, one stating that it would be like incinerating the Mona Lisa. Here's what I'll do, because I'm a man of my word, that thing is going to get deleted from the main channel. But because you guys enjoyed it so much, I might upload it to the extra channel. And when I say I might upload it, I definitely will upload it to the extra channel. Okay, Red Sheep's asking a question, what's more regular, a Cutsy illness or a Naby Keita injury? I feel like this is kind of like started to build some kind of traction here that I'm always ill. When in fact the last time that I was properly like struggling to record a Youth Squad Legends episode was probably like March or November. I know in November I was not very well. When is a door not a door? When it's Amador. 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 This has been Gutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this pretty feverish episode of Youth Squad Legends. I've survived it, and I've only got about 2 or 3 hours of editing left to go before I can rest again. So if you've enjoyed the video, then please give it a like. If you've not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. Big thanks to everybody on the right hand side supporting me on Patreon. You guys are fantastic, phenomenal with me. To all you who have stuck by this series through all 78 episodes, I commend you. I hope you're really enjoying the running. No quadruple, but I can live with it. And that's enough of me for today. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.